and it just really makes me feel good that I've been in the program for so long that now I can give back to camp.
When you see campers come in that are maybe new campers or younger campers, and you watch them through the week, what do you see and how does that make you feel?
When campers first arrive, especially first-year campers, it's really interesting to watch how they interact with their horses and with other people, and how they're on their classes, and being able to see them progress through the week and make new friends and do better in their classes. And one girl would go from walking from the whole time in their classes to trotting and cantering. It just really brings home the fact that camp does so much for these kids and helps them in their riding progress and with friendships.
What do you see your involvement being going forward with 4-H Horse Camp?
Hopefully I will become a junior counselor and a full-fledged counselor when I can, because camp has brought so much into my life that I want everyone else who comes to camp to have that same joy and happiness that camp brings.
What are some of the lessons that you've learned at camp that you take into other parts of your life?
Responsibility is definitely a big one, because you have to be responsible of your own horse the whole week of camp. There's no slacking off, having someone else do your work for you, or anything like that. You have to be responsible 100% for what you do, and you can take that in to anything in the world, and because you have to be responsible for yourself and when you get older for other people. So it really helps in that aspect.
Okay. What about the 4-H part, where you have a tribe and you learn lessons about 4-H and the parts of camp that are away from the horses? What do you learn from that?
I really enjoy the tribes. I think it really gives you like a home aspect to being at camp. Even though there's a full camp there, you still have your base of people who you connect with and work with all week long at camp.
Okay. We are talking about a proposal for a new and improved facility that would have indoor riding space, bigger, newer barn space. Obviously, you've been a lot of places and seen a lot of facilities. What do you see in potential for the camp, but also for the horse community, in having a new facility there at Camp Bridgel Tate?
I think it could bring a lot to the community as a whole, because you can do so much more than just horses at a new facility. You can do many different events, and for horse camp specifically, we'd have better places to ride, barns that aren't falling in and that our horses can get hurt on, and it just gives us a better place to be at, and we can feel more safe in the
facility.
The facility that we're in.
Okay. Do you want to say that last sentence again?
Yeah.
Okay. That you'll feel more safe in the facilities? Mm-hmm. You say it.
Okay, so we'll feel more safe in the facilities that we're in, and so our horses and us are safe.
Okay. Is there anything that you would say to a younger you or to another kid thinking about going to horse camp for the first time?
I would say, even though it looks like hard work, it's definitely worth it in the long run, because you get so much out of camp and being with new people and being able to experience everything camp has to offer.
We hear a lot of times about problems with today's youth not being physically active, not spending time outdoors. How does camp combat that unhealthy trend?
There's definitely not a lot of sitting around at camp. We have to get up early, get out. We're outside all day. We have a few hours of free time, but we're always doing something. We're always being active, and we're always outside, so we can't really do nothing.
Is there anything else that you would like people to know, either about camp as it is now or a vision that you would have for it in the future?
I hope camp gets bigger and better. because I feel like not enough people know about it, and if more people knew what camp had to offer and everything that is involved with it, we'd have a bigger camp, and more people would get the enjoyment out of it.
Is there anything